What's going on, everybody? Dogman Dan here. We are in Warframe. Lots to talk about today. Okay, so Lucky Prime,
Will you help us, Tenno?
Dakra Prime with me. For this is a 36 plus run. Grenier, this is my highest level for the day of the Syndicate run that I had left. It's a defense run. So I was bringing these two. I'm finally finished with the setup for both of these, resetups, if you will, or adjustments that need to be made. So this will be my official test on these two weapons, and we'll see how they play. I left this as an open random mission, so we'll have some guys joining us. A very informal 15.3 update in here that will just quickly touch base on just a couple things. Obviously, the new Loki decoy has a timer on it, which is awesome. So I will throw it out here a couple times. I have a 52-second decoy on mine right now, just the way it's built. I didn't make any changes to even set up for that. But we are going to play around here mostly with radial disarm and the Dakra Prime, and you'll see me just rip through some of these guys. I love the Dakra Prime. No doubt about it. I've also got some other video already recorded that I just had to mash it all together. For Oberon, oh yeah, there we go. I love just the pick up and drop. For Ember Prime, a couple weapons as well. So I've got some footage. I just got to mash it all together. So those will be coming. It's been a very busy week. That's why I've only had one video a day pretty much this week. Work's been very busy, very stressful. More Limbo stuff. I'm really enjoying Limbo. I got to be honest about that. More so than I thought I would. It was 100% worth the run to get the frame. I absolutely hated the run, as I've said that in every video. It's probably one of the roughest runs that I've had to do. A lot of it had to do solo, and I died many times. But to me, at this point, it is definitely 100% worth the run for it. It is an entirely different type of frame to play. Does require proper usage of its full ability sets in particular order to maximize its damage and potential destruction, as well as protecting you. Oh, is that a stalker? We'll manhandle him if it is. So we'll have some of those things coming up. It is a stalker. There he is. Yeah, my Tenno powers are useless. That's alright, you're dead anyway. There you go. Okay, goodbye. He didn't last very long, did he? You never does. Not when I have the right melees out. So, let's see. The clan is growing. We've accepted like 8 new members, give or take, since that other video that I did. So we're up to like 80-something members now. So we still have room left for a few more members. For now, we're going to lock it at 100 once we hit that mark. And as I've said before, we're in it to have fun and enjoy ourselves. Everybody's very social. Everybody interacts with each other. In terms of how you get in here, you just pretty much ask myself or one of the senior members, officers in the clan. Glad to invite you. Once you've been around for about 30 days and I've seen you've been pretty much active in terms of not just playing the game, you know, you can play it on and off, but being active with the guys in the clan, and you know, you get along with everybody, then I generally bump you up in ranks to the next level, and that makes you a permanent spot in the clan. That's how simple it is to become permanent in the clan, and I just fell. Dagnabbit. And then it's up to you. I mean, if you decide to leave, you leave. Just note that if you leave, I may not allow you back in again. It's you know, the opportunity to be here, and then the chance to just up and leave. That's you know, that's fine. I understand you have the right to leave, but doesn't necessarily mean you get a chance to come back. Anyway, the big news. I want to say thanks to Sundial and Lax. They used the new gifting system And I'll have a picture here of my 2 new bobbleheads. So I've got Excalibur and Captain Vor standing next to each other, bobbling at each other all the time now in my Lisette. So thanks, guys. It was interesting seeing those 2 gifts pop up with this update. I'm always welcome to take more in. You may also find a message on what they're calling like a product recall. So if you ran if you ran resource boosters a little while ago, there was a problem with the resource setup. And so they've actually returned the resource booster platinum to you. You'll see the email showing you how much was returned. And apparently I did run some. I think that was when we were trying to build up some more rooms in the dojo of the clan, which we are building more rooms right now. We are prepping for the new syndicate rooms and whatnot that are coming out. So that's happening. But a big thing was, I'd say about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning yesterday. I woke up, I had nothing, I couldn't go to sleep, I just didn't know. And so I finally got off my ass, my lazy ass that I've been saying for so long, and we created a new clan. I'm sorry, not a new clan. Created a new alliance. The alliance is done. I've been saying this forever that I was going to create one. The alliance is now there. It is Tenno of the Night. That's what it is. Okay. So it is created over on the nogcommunity.com forums is the Tenno of the Night Alliance area. We will expand on this. I have set up a listing of goals for the Alliance, which will include establishing our base of active clans, establishing our roles and responsibilities for everyone within the clan, some basic rules, creating a Alliance emblem, which I am willing to pay for the platinum to have one put together. If we see this through and things start to play through nicely, I am happy to put the platinum in to set up an emblem, as well as recommending and submitting a clan to join the alliance. All that information is in there. I'll go into more detail if you want me to on the videos. Just ask me. I'll talk about it a little bit more, but it's pretty simple. We're looking to start off with just establishing and getting some clans in here. The main goal of this is social, obviously. We want to fill up the alliance chat with lots of people, so trading is easy, running missions is easy, asking questions, answering questions of new players versus the older players, people that know stuff, people that are looking for things. So just more people to effectively run around with and get to know. And so that way people, of course, are not forced into ever needing to leave their dojos that they've spent so much time in creating themselves. And so that's that. So we have that available now. It is set up. In terms of establishing the roles and responsibilities, this is going to be kind of a tough one. I have felt in the past when we joined the other alliance that I learned a lot from that alliance, especially during the Dark Sector rail deployments. And what I learned was that the reasons that the majority of alliances fail is because major mismanagement. So it is key that all the warlords, the senior people of the clans that are going to be in the alliance, anyone that may become a tactician at some point that'll be running deployments and giving out credits and whatnot during deployments of a solar rail, it's going to be important that you are on the Nog community forums and interacting, thinking of new ideas, thinking of ways we can improve the alliance, and 2, of course, building that relationship with myself and the guys in our clan that are in charge, so that way we can establish the responsibilities of you and your clan. Okay. First, initially, anyone joining will not have any special responsibilities. It's going to pretty much be up to myself and the leaders in the Nog clan, Nog Army clan for now, until we've established that. I don't want to have people suddenly just creating rails for no reason. I don't want to have rails going out with enormous pricing on them. I don't want to be ripping people apart just for us to get resources. I have an idea in my head of how things should be, and I plan on running it that way. And hopefully we succeed, and I think we will in our method. So you can go check that out if you want. I'm happy to start inviting clans of all sizes, and I'm happy to start working together with people about that. And yes, I will be running it just like I do the Nog Army clan, just like I do the Nog community, just like I do with everything else. I will be running it actively as myself. I know others out there that do not run their own clans, and I think that's kind of weird, personally. But, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. You can feel free to ask me in comments as well. But definitely joining up over there, make a post in there and say you're interested, or hit me up in game and say you're interested, and we'll talk more about it. I'm going to obviously want to know the size of your clan, how active your members are, and all that stuff. But, we're going to be open. Yeah, so just lots going on. I think over the weekend we'll hopefully get some of the builds out. Like I said, I've got some recorded stuff. I just got to sit down, put it all together. It takes a little bit of time to put my builds together, my guides, if you will, my guide build guides. I can't speak. And also keep in mind, as always, they are very personal to how I play, which is why I always show a lot of gameplay footage as well, because I want you to understand how I play, and you can determine whether it's something that suits you. And any guide that is out there, any guide from anyone, is simply a guide. There is no specific, this is the exact way you have to build anything. It is a guide. Everybody creates them very personally to how they like to play. And so I do recommend to people that you always check out a number of the different builds that are out there, because you'll see different ways to do things, and you may come up with your own specific way that you like it. And there's absolutely nothing wrong in coming up with your own way in doing things. And as always, build videos when I create them, my guides. Let me get my gun back that those guys stole from me. Thank you. I always encourage others, if they have different builds, to nicely leave comments, be respectful to not only me, but to anyone else that is leaving a build in the video comments. You need to respect their choices in how they built their weapons. Whether you agree or not, you should always respect others. And the reason I always say, feel free to leave your builds is because, of course, everybody plays things differently, and it's better to see different ways to do things than to say one thing is set and that's the only way to do it. And I'm really hoping at the end of this mission that the mastery sigil issue is fixed, as they said in update 15.3, and we should see some really nice points coming out of this mission, because this was my highest mission for the new Loki for the day. It was supposed to be a little over 1,000 reputation points. If the system is working as it should, I'm thinking I should come out with somewhere around 4,000 points based off the calculations of my mastery and everything involved. When I get to those special syndicate cards, we will definitely be talking about the syndicate cards, the augmented mods and stuff, as they come through as well. So again, if you have any questions, comments, anything, please feel free to leave them below. Thank you very much for watching. As always, I'll catch you guys in the next episodes. We will see you soon.